Okay. Hold on. Let me, there you go. All right, so we have 60 total entries from the last stream. So here they are. I'm gonna sort them just to like quickly go through and make sure that there's no duplicates. There shouldn't be, but you never know. Yep, okay. All right, so yeah, one. Yours isn't showing. If it's not showing, then that means you didn't put it in correctly. I said multiple times, you gotta make sure that you put it in correctly. All right. Here is the winner. Let's see who it is real quick. You submitted details? I didn't ask for details. The details were for the hangar review part. Oh, it's Kamikaze. Nice. It's a stacked person. I think that's only happened like one time. And even then, like they actually didn't have a lot of stuff. I think most people, if they're stacked, they don't bother entering the giveaways because they kind of know that they don't really need it. Very nice. All right, so I'm gonna save that ID for later. Let me pull this back up. And now get rid of all this. And so the way it works is there are 10 chances for 1,000 A-coins, 1 chance for 10,000 A-coins. If you're wondering, like, has anyone won 10,000 before? Yes, it's happened like 4 times, I think, by now. Oh, it might happen right now. Bro, dang. Okay. All right then. Yep, here we go. I am going to... Damn, yeah, I know, right? Let me quickly switch back to the game view. Come over here. And then this is going to be... It's going to be 3 of them. 1. So yeah, there's going to be one 8,000, one 1,600, and one 400. Two of three. No, stop that. And then the last one. And there we go. Okay. And is he in the chat? I don't think so. Someone actually won the 10K, yeah. I mean, it's happened before. Oh, ability cooldown. Wait a second. This is like the most useless duo of cooldowns that I've ever seen. Is this... Does it stack? Like, what the hell is... Why does Solus have a specific one? Oh, Solus isn't even in this list. I mean, clearly, because it already has one, but like, what the hell? Or no, it is. No, it is. Why is there a Solus specific one? If freaking it already... I'm confused. Whatever. They don't stack. I mean, I didn't think so. I just like I found it. I just find it incredibly like that's super pointless. Like what? What's going on? Wait a second. Wait, what's that? So like a... Oh, it's gotta be a playoff. Yeah, okay. You. Oh, dang. Freaking Arachnos ones, yeah. The best one in here is this one, and I already have it. Ping him in Discord. He'll see it. He's probably sleeping at the moment. In which case, like, a ping isn't gonna make him see it any sooner than normal. He'll see it and he'll ping me, I'm sure. Oh, you pinged him in Discord. I thought you were saying that I should ping him in Discord, my bad. Suhail Extra, hello. Can we participate now? No, now it is too late. You had to be here. I mean, I gave like, what, 24-hour notice essentially with community post? I said when it was going to start. Yeah, and it went for 2 hours. Not the longest, I know, but I really hate doing Hangar Review streams for longer than 2 hours because it gets so tedious and repetitive. One of these days I'll do a giveaway stream that lasts longer, like maybe a 12-hour one at some point. But not today. And I don't know, probably not next month either. Long streams are just, if I'm being honest, they're just generally not worth my time. It's a really long time to... It's a lot of time to spend on something that Like, I don't, because I don't monetize my streams. You guys never have to watch ads while I'm streaming. I could make it so that you watch ads while I'm streaming, but I never want to do that. So I don't monetize my stream, so I don't really get anything from it. Unless somebody donates, which I mean, it does happen sometimes, but it's very infrequent. Anyway, I mean, for the sake of it not being like a 10-minute stream, I'll play like one match. Bunch of Solus stuff. Might just do Solus. I think I don't really use Solus very often anymore. Just saying. I should. Prefer cooling. Oh, I think they said that the cooldown implant wasn't actually going to stack with the... Didn't they say the cooldown implant wasn't going to stack with the modifier? Or am I remembering wrong? Pretty sure they said that in Discord. You missed the stream? Yeah. It happens. It's not a big deal. 11 for 11. Oh, actually, I'm going to replace this. Oh, never mind. I have the freaking... Yeah, whatever. Check your ID, you have Solus. Good for you. No, I'm not checking IDs. I already did that. I don't know, there's something about just like... There's something about checking like... I don't know, 10, 20 different hangers in a row. It gets really boring and I really just don't want to do it. I forgot about freaking Jover Sentinel in here. Oh well. Yo. Cut that out. Excuse you. I'm relatively certain that you're a cheater. Oh no. Oh, I'm very dead. Yeah, goodbye. Where's he using a freaking... Go away. You're like incredibly annoying. Had a bad day of games, lost 9 out of 17. Dang. That is a pretty bad day. He says old school and uses only new mechs. Yeah. Very old school. Very proud of you. Clearly the old school wasn't working for him too well, eh? Oh, my bot got a kill right before. That's nice. Start customs? Hell no. It's like 2 in the morning. I'm not doing anything. Alright, sir. I'm just gonna do this. Hello. Go away. Revokers are overpowered. Oh yeah. I just find it funny that this guy's name is Old School, as if he's actually using old stuff. he must have given up on that dream real quick. Where's he going back to? Crap. Oh, nice. I'll take it. Frig off. Uh-oh. It's maybe not a good idea. Yeah, probably dead here. Mm-hmm. What's the rule for the giveaway? I mean, it's already over. Yeah, forgo. So I just chose the winner, and I'm just playing like a single 2v2 match. Aw, this guy. I was just playing a single 2v2 match just so like the stream wasn't like 10 minutes long. Your hunger is old school. I think you mean your hanger? Yes. Very old school of you, honestly. Incredibly old school. Oh. Never mind. But by old school he means he tanks. Good for you. You live in Eastern US then? Not quite Eastern, but pretty much, yeah. Michigan. Sort of toward the middle. I guess it's more in the East than it is anywhere else, but when people think Eastern, they don't think Michigan. Of course, when people think US, they don't think Michigan, just in general, I think. 'Cause it sucks. No, it's actually fine, I don't care. Oh, asking about the regular giveaway winners. Yeah, so the thing is, the devs take weekends off, as most people do. Well, not necessarily all the devs, but like the person that issues out the Acoins that deals with the giveaway winners and stuff, they have weekends off. So if they're taking a day off, you're not going to get it. So you should get it at some point within the next, I would say, 8 hours. And if not, then there's maybe a problem. But it, like, generally speaking, you should be fine. Maybe Wyoming does. I don't know anyone who lives there. You know what? That's fair. You never hear about anybody living in Wyoming. That's crazy. Should do repeater. It's much more OP. No, I don't want you. I want you. Sure. Alright, this is the last match I'm playing, and then I'm going to stop. Because, yeah, it's approaching 2:30 in the morning. My hangar's just full of camping builds, so I get a lot of angry faces. You know what? Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, hey, sometimes it'd be like that, though. Sometimes it'd be like that. Should get surgery clips. Generally, surge is better. Whoever that is.
3, 2,
First Dark Hello. We're in the last, like, 5 minutes of this stream. Damn it. Crap. Frickin'. I got him. This is awkward. He's gonna break him, isn't he? Gonna pop that thing. Get stuck. Wait, where is that guy? Where'd he go? Oh, that's fine. Oh, and then he immediately dies. To Jovers, presumably. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, it's good. He is having none of it. He's like, no. Forget that. You know what? Fair enough. You want to get repeated in the face? Yeah, you freaking do. Get out of here. Get out of here. Is that Bastion? He's got. Look at this freaking gamer. Gotta love bots. I am very dead. Yes, sir. You had to buy Death Turd? That's fair. He just runs straight into the wall. Let that go away. Gotta do what you gotta do in order to win, yeah. I hear ya. No judgment. I mean, sometimes being an annoying camper person is kind of fun. Mostly the annoying part. Well, he's not paying any attention. Is that guy gonna respawn? Okay. Hello. It's all the spender's fault. Everything is the spender's fault. Yep, exactly. How dare they? Forcing me to use these builds that make them angry. Making your enemies angry is a good thing. So I don't know why it needs to be anyone's fault necessarily. You know that he hates his life. He's like, why are we here? Just to suffer.
3, 2, 1.
Ouch.
You have won the match.
Is Death Turd Vortex? No, Death Turd is Deathwalker. But it's pretty, like, it's pretty hard to call it Deathwalker with a straight face, like, completely unironically, when it literally does not have legs. That is not a walker, sir. That is a turd. It is a floater, if you will. One more match, I'd have it. Oh well. Later. That 5 is in a different spot than normal, isn't it? Like, that seems really out of place. Open silver crates, open gold crates. Let's freaking go. Use fortune keys. Bro, I've been waiting for this moment. I haven't been opening my crates, really. I mean, that's for the skins, though, right? Yeah. People will probably end up just... Bruh. Freaking kill shot skin. I don't even know if I want to participate in this one. 750 acorns for this skin is that's pretty cheap. I feel like some people will be willing to just spend acorns in order to, like spend acorns on, like, these crates, essentially. Just for the sake of getting those skins. I don't know, maybe not, but they probably will. And it's not like I need them, to be fair, so I don't really care. I'm gonna continue holding on to my fortune keys. My crates I might open, depending on what happens in the next 3 days. But my fortune keys I'm gonna hold on to. I've been saving them. I kind of want to save up like 500, and then basically, yeah, and then open all of them at once. That would be pretty wild. Like, I'm gonna open all the 10s. There's still technically this one legendary skin left, but I don't care. I want to open only 10s and just see what I get. You know, like, how many acorns do I get if I do it? It would be very interesting, I think. I think due to the awkward way most fast mechs with legs run, they couldn't just put legs and stuff with the name. What do you mean? I mean, literally Redeemer and Mimicker have legs and they look fine. For the most part, you just you know, need to make the animation slightly faster, the strides slightly longer. I don't know. You know, personally, I don't think most mechs look very awkward. Cause like, what is it? It's what? 19 kph and it gets a 60% speed boost. I forget what that equates to be honest. Let me 19 times 1.6 is 30. That's essentially Redeemer speed. You'll get about 2,000 acorns with 150 keys. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously I know how to do the math and figure out what I should probably get on average. I'm just saying. I always see people with like a bunch of fortune keys, and I've always wanted to save up that amount myself. I just never did. They did it with Eclipse Fast Legs, yeah. I think it's definitely possible. They just didn't want to do it. They've been adding a lot of floating mechs too, by the way. Like, this is a statistic that like I showed, because I was complaining about it. I was complaining about it with the to the other content creators, and they were like, I don't know if it's like necessarily a big deal. And I was like, no, you don't understand. Like, there's what, 37 mechs? Yeah. 20, the first 20 of them, so like all the common, uncommon, rare, and epic ones, there's 20 of them total. Most of them have legs. There's one that floats, two that roll around, and one that's a spider. But then when you get into the legendary, with the 17 of the 17 legendary, only 9 of them have legs. There's freaking 5 that float, 1 that rolls, and 2 spider ones. So it's like literally less than half of them have legs. Which is absolutely, like, that's a crime. It can't just be me who thinks that's ridiculous, right? Like, when you think of mech, you do not think of a floating turd. You really don't. You think of a thing with legs. You think of like any of these things. That's what you think of. You think of specifically two-legged robot things. Sometimes 4 legs. But like, nah, they're way too many floating ones. Don't like it. I mean, like they look cool. In terms of mech shape and mech design, I'd say my all-time favorite mech is Redox, which is a floating one. I think it just looks fantastic. It's not that they don't look good. It's just that it's crazy that there's so few of them that actually have legs. And it can't just be me. Like, I'm just a classic you know, I'm a mech enthusiast, right? So like I appreciate the, I don't want to say generic, but the classic mech look, right? Like, I really appreciate that type of design. And I think a lot of other people probably do as well. Where are you guys getting your Acorn to Fortune Key return data? I mean, it's pretty easy, honestly. You just go to your Fortune Vaults. Whichever one you're looking at. The 10 is the one that you should be looking at, because that's the one that has the best drop rates. You press this little the info icon, and then the info icon up here. This gives you all the percentage chances. Scroll all the way to the bottom so you can find the A coins. For me, it's about a 16% chance. for Acoins just in general. But, you know, what you can do is you can take this chance and use it as a multiplier on the amount that you get, right? So in this case, 750 Acoins, 5.5% chance. So we can say 750 times 0.055. And that's 41.25. And then we add all instances for Acoins, which would just be this other one, the 375, 10.4. 375 times 0.104, which is 39. And so my total per crate, right? That means the average number of Acoins I get per crate is, you know, the sum of those two, which ends up being 80.25. So basically 80 Acoins. Per spin. Each spin's 10 fortune keys, though. So I can divide it by 10 and get the number of Acoins per token. Per fortune key, I should say. And that's a good metric to have, because then you can compare this data that I just grabbed with data from, say, the 20 vault. And then I can calculate the average amount of Acoins per token, or per fortune key, from this vault, and I can determine which one's better, which one actually gives me more Acoins. It should be this one, but for the sake of argument, I can do the math here as well. So about 8 Acoins for the one. In this case, it'd be 2,500 times 0.011. Plus, that's like 27, by the way. Plus 1250 times 0.015. These chances are actually remarkably similar. That's like 18 plus 750 times 0.022. That's like 16. All of those added together is 46. I then divide that by 20. And I have, yeah, on average, per fortune key, 2.3 Acoins per fortune key. For this crate, significantly less. So roughly, this one's almost 4 times better than this one is. It could have something to do with the fact that there's this. This is taking up like a massive percent chance, 25%. But no matter how many times I spin it, I cannot get that skin, I swear to God. So there's that, and that might have something to do with it. But just in general, this one should always have higher rates than this one. But everybody's skin situation is slightly different. So sometimes it is worth doing your own math. And that's how you can do the math. And you could do that with credits too. You could do that with anything. It's a good way. And doing it based on, the value per fortune key. Not just the value per crate, but the value per fortune key is a good indicator. Which, by the way, since I have 157, it was like 8.025 times 157. So I should get about 1,260 Acoins. Obviously, I won't get that amount exactly. It's probably impossible to get exactly that amount. But it's just like it's an estimate. That's an estimate. Math is power for real. Yeah, honestly. it keeps you from making bad decisions. You can figure out what's best, what's like the best thing to go for. I apply I apply like small calculations like that to a lot of the things that I do. Even in the case of like I mean even in the case of like, you know, mech and weapons, right? Like whether or not you go for cooldown or for duration. Some of it's just, you know, mathematically cooldown and reload implants are better than mag size and duration implants. Even though the percentages are the same, mathematically, the cooldown reload implants are just better for your DPS and for your cycle time. But with that said, Eclipse minigun duration or cooldown, that's more of a preference thing. Personally, I mean I've run both. And the same goes with Vortex. I would say generally I have a slight preference toward duration on Eclipse and Vortex when it comes to minigun. But honestly, I don't feel much of a difference with them with it either way. In all honesty, because you kind of use it the same either way. You don't normally utilize the entire duration of Eclipse out in the open spraying bullets most of the time. It just kind of, you know, it's a bit more situational. In the case of Vortex, I would say duration is a bit more important. But like that's if you're like applying like a stupid amount of pressure on someone. You activate your ability, rush in, you have a lot of resistance for a lot of time, as well as just a stupid amount of firepower. You're gonna die once your ability's over. It's just gonna happen. Like you're screwed once it's done. But you could do a lot of damage before that happens. So and that is something that I enjoy doing sometimes. You came here to watch me play Mech Arena, not do math? Clearly not, because you're here watching me do math. Freaking got him. But no, I am done. I am done. I'm ending the stream right now. How long's it been? Oh god, it's almost been an hour again. Oh, if you're planning to die, then yeah. Well, okay, well, the thing is, like, if I'm being honest, I would say Vortex, like, one of the best uses of Vortex is as a suicide mech. Just applying the most absurdly high amount of pressure possible to a beacon or a group of enemies or whatever. Vortex can apply I would say Vortex can apply more pressure to an occupied area than just about anything else. Because of like you get it takes a lot of damage to kill it. It you know, it has the damage field around it, so like even if you get EMP'd, you can actually kill certain things sometimes because the field damage is actually pretty decent. I've said this before and I'll say it again. The ability damage on Vortex is actually really nice. It's actually fairly high. And I get kills pretty often just by running into people, just by road killing them with my ability, and I don't even shoot them. It's funny, but yeah. Can you suggest mods, please? As in, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, what's the best ones? The best one to get, generally speaking, perimeter multilayer. There are very few mechs that don't do best with this. You just got Surge. What mod should you get for it? I'd say the main shield, pretty much. I mean, almost without exception. There are a few exceptions, but almost without exception, the mods that you go for are Perimeter Multilayer. You get that up to like maybe level 4, level 3, level 4, and then go for Hardened Hull. Get that up to like level 3, level 4, and then go for an Epic Galvanic Hull. So both of these should be legendary. Don't cheap out on them because it's just gonna be, you're just gonna be wasting your resources if you cheap out on them. And then, but you can go for an Epic in terms of Galvanic Hull. The Epic Galvanic Hull, you're gonna want to upgrade this quite a bit, but it is pretty cheap, so it's not that bad. So level 5, level 6 for that, and then just leave the canopy blank, empty for the most part. But you want to basically do what I do, what I have here. So I have a shield on all of my mechs, and I'm not going to start putting on Hardened Hulls until I have a shield on all of my mechs, right? So the shield goes first on everything, and then you start putting the Hardened Hull on everything, and then you start putting the Galvanic Hull on everything, right? Don't necessarily just like fully invest in one thing. Appreciate the fortune key maths. The numbers are much worse for me since I still have rare skins to get. Actually, on that note, so what I did to clear a bunch of the skins, you might have noticed my 5 crate completely empty. I have nothing but credits in here. So what I did was I did the same thing that I did with Acoins. I did that with the skins. I figured out which crate's going to make it easier for me to get the skins, right? Is it more likely that I'll be able to clear out the rare skins and the low tier epics, because there's a few epics in there as well? Can I clear out these skins for cheaper if I open this or if I open this? So like do the math again, but for the skins, figure out which crate's going to be cheaper, the cheaper way to clear it, and then go for that for the most part. A lot of people just say, just go for the 10 over and over and over again, because sometimes you'll get A-coins, and just always go for the 10. But I think if you clear out the low tier skins with the 5s first, it's actually kind of, I think it's more beneficial, to be honest. Five chances too high to get credits. Yeah, but you know, you get credits from the freaking 10s as well. It's not like you're constantly getting A-coins from the 10s. And it's half the price, right? So like I said, if the chance of getting the skins is significantly higher, if it's like 0.5% or whatever, then like, yeah, go ahead, just spin the 10, because you might get A-coins. But it's worth doing the math. It's worth doing the math. And it very much depends. You know, in a situation like mine, yeah, it's obvious which one I should go for, but again, everybody's skin situation is slightly different. So you can't necessarily use your data and your drop rates as a benchmark for what other people should be doing. In the 10s, the drop rate of the skins is always higher. Yeah, it's higher than it is in the 5, but the cost is always higher. What is the cost to benefit ratio? Do the math. I did the math, and opening the 5s for a while was more beneficial. At least when I when I was first starting to like actually clear the skins out, right? So like this was a long time ago when I had like basically every single skin was still in here, right? Once you start clearing a lot of them out, then yeah, just move to the 10 and don't look back, basically. But there are definitely, because I explicitly recall doing the math myself and determining it. I mean, unless they changed the drop rates, but I don't think so. There are definitely situations where it would be more beneficial to just open the 5s. I remember when Mayor had all the skins and could only get acorns. Yeah, that'd be the day. I don't even know if that's possible anymore. Like on an actual account. On the test server, sure, but like on an actual account, I don't even know if that's possible. I still have I have like 800. Is like in probably like 45 minutes. They're gonna add all the freaking Sanguine Army skins in here, so there's gonna be another like 30 more that I'm not gonna be able to get. Like it's gonna take forever. I don't think it's like realistically possible anymore. Anyway, Ruffles, should I get Redeemer or Kill Shot with my Acorns? I mean, probably Kill Shot. Unless if you have Surge, then probably don't get either of them. If you have Eclipse, then probably don't get either of them. If you don't have Surge or Eclipse, then get Kill Shot. Because that's gonna be the only that's gonna be your beacon runner. You're gonna need it. What is it? Redeemer doesn't. Redeemer is not a good beacon runner, honestly. Can you give me some Acoins? No. Because that would cost me like real money. I can't just take some of my Acoins and give them to you. It's literally impossible. I would have to go to the store and spend my money buying them for you, which I'm not gonna do. Anyway. Yeah. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. I think we went on like multiple freaking tangents. Yeah, what was it? I finished my other 2v2 match like 30 minutes ago. It's fine. Yeah, the giveaway's done. We already had the winner. The winner was, hold on. This guy. He won 10,000 acorns. Which like there was like a 91% chance that he got 1,000 acorns, and then a 9% chance that he got 10,000, and he managed to get the 10,000. So good for him, sad for my wallet. Oh, Pablo. Nah, bro, it's way too late. But yeah, appreciate y'all for stopping by. Take care.